unless something else happens tomorrow. Maybe I'll go get smokes tomorrow and we'll do another live, but who knows? We'll see what happens. But we'll definitely say last live before Christmas that I'll be in Seattle. How about that? That makes sense. A little bit of sun blazing through the clouds up there. A few more stoplights and we'll get to the freeway. We'll see what happens. Get stuck behind the slide. Oh boy. Hey Lee, just you and me at the moment, buddy. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Just gonna run down the freeway here and head towards home. Hi Beverly. Welcome in, dear. Heading back towards the freeway so we can go home. Although first I gotta stop at Safeway. At least it's not raining today, but it is overcast. Chicken sounds good. We had chicken for dinner last night. I have no idea what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm thinking lazy dinner though. That I am thinking. All right. Onto the freeway. Away we go. All right. Get it wound up here. Oil pressure gauge is playing its games again. God, pay attention, people. trip back, we should be able to see how far the floodwaters have receded, which should actually be quite a ways. But we'll see. I've listened to the live last week afterwards. I don't know why I don't do that with mine. Anytime Sibby goes live, directly afterwards, I would rewatch the whole thing so I can see any place I could improve it or make changes or in the production of it. And I never do that to mine, but I did last week, and I realized that there's a squeak you guys can hear, and I don't hear it at all. So I started trying to figure out where the hell that squeak is coming from. So I'll watch today's after I'm done. Yeah, it actually is quite pretty. The clouds are, it's not just solid gray. Could be the knee scooter in the back, leaning up against something and squeaking. I'll have to look at one of my other lives when I haven't been going to the doctor and see if the squeak is still there. Yeah, there's actually a song that came out back in the maybe late 70s, early 80s. Uh, that was done by a Seattle artist, uh, having to do with having a green Christmas. And right at this very moment, I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember what the name of it is. Hi, Mama. Um, and it's a pretty song, but it's about not getting snow for Christmas. If I do not remember it on the way home, I will post it on my post page. Yeah, the doctor's appointment was pretty good. Um, part of the part of the basically they put the stem cells into the hole, and then they put this piece of lattice bandaging over the top of the hole. And Saturday, that lattice stuff came loose and rolled up a little bit and caused a little tiny blister right next to the hole. So it wasn't catastrophic, but uh, and I'm sure it will be gone and healed over by next week. But and I didn't outright say it, but I know damn well it's because of the nurse I had last week. Because every time I have her, something stupid happens. And although it appears as though she does it the same way, I don't know why, but that kind of crap happens. The bandaging isn't placed, so it all stays put. evidently he's in a bigger hurry than me. But all in all, it was good. Next week, my doc is out of town, and so I'm going to see one of the other docs. Uh, so my YouTube is acting up. I will try and reset it and see if that helps. Give me a second. Okay, let's see if that helps. Well, it says showing that I've got. Oh, okay. Well, there's a moment back there where I had dropped in the bars I've got. It still says I'm 5G, but now it should be better. Now I've got all my bars. I'm 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 behind the bars now. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is flakier than other times, but other times my phone is flaky, and sometimes I'm flaky. Hey, Bird, YouTube is not responding. Yeah, I don't know. I could shut it off and restart the whole thing. I don't know if that would help, unless it's my phone doing it, which is possible. This last update has really messed with my phone. Uh, my hearing isn't great, and because I spent so much time in grocery store compressor rooms before they ever figured out we were supposed to have hearing protection in there. Uh, Hi, Latoya. Loved the show today. That was fun. Anyway, this new update, they put in a protect your hearing safety protocol. And so, at least once or twice a day, I get a thing that says, we've sensed your volume level is too high. This is the sixth time this week, so we're going to turn your volume down. And it automatically turns my damn volume down, even though I've got it jacked all the way up and locked in place, which is so annoying. Hi, Julie. Yeah, that was a fun show. Yeah, the phone just turns my volume down and then bitches at me because I'm not protecting my hearing. Um, even when I'm at home and sitting on the front porch, I have a speaker that I amplify it with. Uh, and it bitches about that too. Oh, this isn't good. I'm gonna have to work my way over here. It's working fine on your other phone. That's weird. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, doctor went okay. Um, Part of the bandaging procedure slipped, so I've got a little blister that formed, but it's a tiny one. It'll probably be gone by next week. Well, I got to be able to hear. If you expect me to make my snotty comments and complain, I got to be able to hear. After all, I worked so hard at that. Hey, Jerry, we came up with a name for the cow. I'll email it to you. When I get home, I'll email you the name. We worked very hard on it last night. Well, eventually, that's what I'm hoping for, but at this point, I'm still going. It was definitely smaller again, but that blister irritated me. And like I said earlier, I believe that's because of the nurse that did it. Hey, NDR, thanks for coming in, dear. Yeah, today we've been dry, which is kind of nice. All right, cruise is set, and now we can go and watch for floodwaters. With with the traffic is actually heavier today than it was this morning during rush hour, or later today than it was this morning. That's cool. I'm glad that that stuff helped you. Long ago, I have what's called CDH, which stands for chronic daily headache syndrome. And at one point, we tried acupuncture to get rid of the headache, and I went for 4 or 5 visits, and it wasn't helping. So I'm glad to hear it works. It, it's working for you. That's cool. I probably should have tried to stick with that rather than going through all the sinus. I don't know that either. Sinus surgery didn't help, so I don't know that the acupuncture would have either. But Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, Beverly. That's hard to go through. Yeah, I know it works. I mean, it just in the situation I was in, it didn't help me in that particular situation. But everything they suggested didn't help. I had to find a specialist that knew what it was, other than just a headache or just migraine. Um, I was hoping our little troll from this morning would come back. He was fun. We had a troll this morning that started out as a troll and ended up becoming a subscriber and a friend of the show, just because everybody was messing with him. He was having fun. Christmas morning, we'll go over to the kids' house, have Christmas with the grandkids and the kids. And we usually go over and have a good time. Let them get up and do the kids' Christmas morning when they get up, and again when we get there. That's what makes Christmas fun is the kids. All right, now we can see where we still have flooded areas. If I see something good, I'll turn the phone. There's a car with antlers. I bet it has a red nose on it. Yep, it has a red nose on the front. Wow, river's still all the way up. I just got to see it for a second, so I couldn't really turn the phone to show you. This area that we're on right now was all underwater last week of the freeway. Yeah, the fields. Oh man, the pumpkins are all in between. The guardrail that's on the right and the brush over there. There's hundreds of pumpkins that are in between the guardrail and the brush. There's still some pretty good wet spots over there. Wow. Yeah, we lost my mom in '96, uh, December 7th, the day that we'll live on in infamy. And that was a hard Christmas. So I know it's hard. And then there are some people that just don't have anywhere to go or don't have any family left. Apparently, we have some leftover military convoy coming back from Yakima. Joint Base Lewis McChord is down here a ways and out to the right, and their training facility is in Yakima, which is about 100 miles to the east. So we frequently have military convoys going back and forth. Yeah, a lot of it's dried out, but somebody screwed up. It's not a state patrol. Why is he out here? I don't know about the other states, but in Washington, city cops don't have. You got to really screw up to have a city cop pull you over on the freeway. That's supposed to only be governed by the state patrol. Um, County roads are sheriff, and then city streets are city cops. Hi, Alice. Long time no see. Happy holidays to you too, dear. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of that damn song. And it's in the chorus. I just can't run the chorus in my head right now. But I'll find it when I end the live and post it because it is a pretty song, and it's kind of about how the sadness of not having snow is okay. Yeah, getting old sucks. Things I miss most about getting old is my mind. It's really ridiculous. The car in front of this Johnson Controls truck is going 55 on the freeway. Just slowing everybody down. And this is where the northbound lanes were closed before because of the bridge strike, and they're now reopened finally. Hi, Mona. Thanks for coming in, honey. Uh, bump. Down, most of the floodwaters have receded. The rivers are back in their banks. Got all your errands done? That's cool. I just got to hit the grocery store and the post office on the way home. Got to replace a bunch of stuff that I had to throw out last week from the power outage. Sorry, am I back or am I gone? Okay, cool. Sorry, got a phone call. Sometimes I pop back in from those, and sometimes I have to reset. So, yeah, you can kind of see the snow on top of the foothills out there. With all the rain we've been getting after those first couple of days, it's all been coming down as snow in the mountains. You got kicked out again. Is this on the phone that was working or on the other phone? It's so frustrating when that kind of stuff happens. Wow. That's something's going on. There's a cop going 100 miles an hour going the other way. Cloud ceiling may be high enough so we can see part of the mountain as we come up into Bonnie Lake here. That'd be cool. I know I'm obsessed with Mount Rainier. I pretty much grew up on the mountain, so I spent lots of my summers up there when I was a kid. I love. I know I'm an a-hole, but I love giving everybody crap back in the Midwest, and because you guys don't really have mountains. You guys call them mountains, but they're hills. I love giving Devil Dog crap. Highest mountain in Texas is 9,300 feet. Our pass is still 9,300 feet. And I know if you're flat, if it's flat everywhere, a 5,000 foot hill is huge. There's a pretty good view of the foothills. I have never been to New York or Pennsylvania. Um, Other than as far as Wyoming, I've only been east of Wyoming once, and that was to Florida. Otherwise, I've done Montana and Wyoming and Nevada, California, Oregon, Idaho, Alaska, California, Arizona, that kind of stuff, mostly on the western side. Haven't been into Colorado, but I saw the Rockies going through southern, kind of southern Idaho, northern Rockies through southern Idaho. That's it. Wow, that's nice. We're slowed way down now. We've all been worried about this hill right in front of us here. They logged that off about 7 or 8 years ago, uh, and about I guess maybe 2003 or 2004, we had the Oso mudslide. A whole hillside that came down, uh, wiped out a bunch of houses and land, and injured and killed many people. And if that hill came down, we'd have a hell of a lot of life throughout the valley. And everybody's been worried about that one with all the rain and everything. That sounds like a plan, Mona. I may do that this afternoon too. I got up too damn early this morning. Have a good day, honey, and if I don't see you anywhere else, have a good Christmas. Wow, something big must be going on. That was an unmarked car that was down on the freeway going like heck the other direction. And that appeared to be a Bonnie Lake cop coming down the hill just now. I wonder why we would have different jurisdictions all rushing towards that point. That's a little odd. Thank you, Mama. Oh, I love it. I do. I could live anywhere, but this, I love this area. Oh, geez, we do have a nice view of the mountain coming. Can't see the top of it, but you should get a pretty good look at the midsection. There you go. Here it comes. Yeah, not bad. Kind of blends in with the clouds a little bit, but you can definitely see the outline of it. I love taking the motorcycle up to the mountain. That's always fun. Wow, this is crazy through here. All this traffic. That it's not normally like this. Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I know that this area is busy through Christmas because directly to the left is Target, up another 100 feet to the right is Walmart, up another mile to the right is Kohl's, and then up another mile and a half from there is Fred Meyer's, which is another department store. So it doesn't surprise me that it's busy in this area. But I mean, even at Christmas time, yeah, Target parking lot is full. Walmart parking lot is full. Crazy. It's crazy. Everybody's running around getting last minute shopping done. Oh, there's also a Lowe's out to the right here. And then there's a Home Depot another 2 miles up on the left. I forget about those for Christmas presents. Wow. Yeah, there's traffic everywhere. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Get out of here. Yeah. And I got to hit the UPS store inside Safeway because the first list that my first Christmas list my son sent out was last year. And so the first thing I did was go pick out something really cool off that list and order it. And 2 days later, I got the correct Christmas list and realized this item wasn't on it, and I couldn't cancel it quick enough. So I got to take that into Safeway and take that to the UPS store to return it. Yeah, the foothills are pretty well dusted with snow. All right, everybody, we are about to Safeway, and as those of you who know who have been here before, as I park at Safeway, I will lose signal. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm probably going to do a pop up tomorrow. I got to run and get smoked in Puyallup. So I'll probably do a pop up tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas if I do not see you again. And I will see you next Tuesday. I love y'all and bye for now.